We made a promise to people that if elected, we would not cut the NHS, we'd put extra money into the NHS, and that is what we've done. Extra £12.7 billion into the NHS in this Parliament. And look, we can't argue with some of the facts. There are 7,500 more nurses in our NHS. There are 9,000 more doctors. We are treating thousands more people for cancer. We're treating thousands more people for mental health. There's still a lot to do in our health service, but we made a promise not to cut it. We've expanded it, and if elected, I will do the same again and put more money into the NHS every year that I'm Prime Minister over the next 5 years. Some people say that this government has been over-generous to pensioners and not generous enough to young people and families. I don't agree with that at all. Indeed, I think if you ask young people, do you think we should be a country where we give people dignity and security in old age and uprate the pension and keep the pensioner benefits and make sure people have that security? Young people say, yes, we should. We should respect our elders and treat them with dignity, and that is exactly what this government has done, and if re-elected, I would do exactly the same thing again. Dignity and security are what you deserve after a long and hard working life, and if I'm Prime Minister, that's exactly what will happen. I have to now take a couple of questions from the media, otherwise they'll get very... No. Well, only two. Is that can we do a deal? You promise no booing, no jeering? I don't mind me, the media. Right. Let's have... They've been promised, they've sat very quietly at the back. Really? It's not their meeting. I will go to... Do you want... OK. OK, all right, sir. I'll do a couple of minutes. Andy Bell from Channel 5.
When Tony Blair announced his departure in advance, you said it was the absolute killer for his authority. You've now done exactly the same. What were you thinking? And one more question. After the figures today, is Britain heading for a dangerous period of deflation?
What I did in my kitchen is I gave a very straight answer to a very straight question. And I think that people will understand that saying you want to serve a full second term, a full 5 years, is a very reasonable, sensible thing to say. And that's exactly what I did say. I gave a very straight answer to a straight question. I want to serve a full second term, a full 5 years as your Prime Minister. But it's not my choice, it is all of your choice. It's the British public's choice. In 44 days' time, they can decide whether I'm Prime Minister for the next 5 years or whether Ed Miliband is Prime Minister for the next 5 years. I'm going to fight with everything I've got to win that election because we've got a long-term economic plan that's working. We're putting the country back to work. We've turned the economy around. We're providing, I believe, the dignity and security that elderly people deserve in their old age, and that is the fight that I'm going to have. But I think giving a straight answer to a straight question about the future is actually a sensible thing to do, and I think most people will understand that rather than want to play an endless game of political processes 5 years hence. Can I thank you very much indeed for letting me come and speak today. I'm glad to be one of at least two political leaders who are coming today. I wish Natalie Bennett well, and I look forward to seeing her in that coming television debate. But thank you for the lively questions, for the lively interaction. It's been great fun being with you, and please think very carefully, and I hope that you'll support another Conservative government after May the 7th. Thank you very much indeed.